You'll have to decide how much money you can allocate towards this and what the likelihood of you making that money back in a short period of time is with the right coach. Hello everyone, Travis Spear with Pine Financial Group. If you're seeing our video for the first time, be sure to hit subscribe and hit the notification button so you know when we put out new content. Today I'm here with Justin Cooper, and we're going to talk about how to choose a real estate coach and if it's a good fit for your business. Justin, any ideas on that?
Yeah, I think one of the first things you need to be looking for is experience. Specifically, what goals do you want? What do you want to achieve through hiring this coach or consultant? And then does the coach have that experience? Like if you want to be a wholesaler, is the person you're talking to coach you and consult with you, have they been a wholesaler before?
Yeah, that's a great point. So often in this business, somebody jumps into a program and they might want to learn every step of the business, right? Wholesale, fix and flip, buy and hold, and become a private lender. But if there's one of those things that really sticks out to you now, and that's what you want to learn, that's what you should go for, right?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we see all the time, there's the bigger national gurus who have courses and education on all of these things. And they kind of set you up and guide you through a certain process and steps. But ultimately, if you want to invest in commercial real estate, which according to one guru may be the 5th level of investing, why wait and go through the first 4? Why not just dive right into the commercial if that's really what you want? So find the right people to get you to the goal that you want right now.
Yeah. I also think that it's important to try to find somebody local in your market. A lot of times, these gurus will come through town and they'll sign everyone up, and then you'll go to a boot camp in Las Vegas, and then Houston, and then maybe Nashville, and you're traveling all across the United States to learn different topics in real estate. If you have somebody here local or in your local market, you'll know that they're doing deals in this market and they can walk you through exactly what that looks like. Because what's working in Fort Lauderdale right now may not be working in Denver, Colorado, or what's working in Los Angeles may not be working in Minneapolis. So it's important to have somebody that's in your market so that you can nail down exactly how you're going to be successful in that market.
Yeah, we talk to clients all the time who have that 30,000 foot education from some of these folks. But when we ask the first question, how are you going to fill out your contract? They have no idea because they don't have the granular local education as to how do I fill out a Colorado contract or a Minnesota contract. They don't know those things. So you want to make sure you're working with someone who understands those local nuances.
Sure, and cost may be a driver for you in choosing a real estate coach. You know, some programs may start as little as $250,000 to $3,000 and go all the way up to $80,000 or $100,000. We've seen this from time to time too. So you'll have to decide how much money you can allocate towards this and what the likelihood of you making that money back in a short period of time is with the right coach.
Yeah, and what do you get for that money? Are you traveling around the country going to these 3-day seminars? Are you getting a bunch of books and tapes and you're on your own to do this? Are you going to have the accountability of someone holding your hand and giving you homework, so to say, and making sure you did that homework? And actually taking the steps that you want to achieve your goals, not just following what their program is and learning, but actually taking steps towards a goal that you both decide is attainable for you.
Yeah, and coaches aren't always just for new real estate investors either. It's pretty typical when somebody reaches a certain level in their business, they might come to a plateau and need to grow their business. We know a lot of really well experienced and successful investors who sometimes are paying $20,000, $25,000, $30,000 a year to be a part of a mastermind group where they're around other successful investors where they can kick ideas around and understand what's working, sometimes in other markets or in their own markets, very specific to the business that they're in, whether it's wholesaling, flipping, or commercial real estate.
Yeah, absolutely. So there's a lot of variation that can go into what hiring a coach or consultant for your real estate business can look like. It could be someone that just holds your hand and answers a few questions and you talk to them and see them face to face every single week, or it could be a larger group setting where you do travel across the country, but you're meeting with investors from around the country, sharing best practices that work in other markets, and then you're able to bring them into yours. So really what it comes down to is finding out what you need in your business, or even if you're starting your business, what that looks like, and then going out and finding the right coach or consultant to help you achieve that.
Absolutely. And I would add that in maybe your first year or 2 years of being in the real estate business, I would encourage you not to spend more than a couple $100s on a program or a class or something like that, because there is a ton of free information out there. And until you've consumed all of that, learn the verbiage and the lingo, and have a rough idea of how this business works, I'd encourage you not to spend a ton of money on the coaching. There's a lot of local people who will be willing to help you out regardless of your market, as long as you start hitting some of those networking meetings.
Yeah, and there's a ton of great information online as well to cover the basics. But when it comes to taking the big next steps, there's a lot of people out there. You don't have to go spend tens of thousands of dollars necessarily to achieve those results.
Thanks for joining us today on this video, and check us out at www.pinefinancialgroup.com.